I, JVN Dr. Brajraj Singh Chauhan, Associate Professor, Jyoti Vidyapeeth, Women's University, Jaipur, Program MSc, second semester, Physics. Course is Numerical Computation, and session of today is uh, binomial distribution. This topic is also common interest for the BCom fourth semester, binomial distribution. So this is concerned with the trials of a repetitive nature in which only the occurrence or non-occurrence, success or failure, yes or no of a particular event is of interest. So binomial distribution is concerned with the repetitive trial in nature in which only the occurrence or non-occurrence, success or failure, yes or no of a particular event is of interest. So in the repeated trials with success probability P and that is probability of success is P and probability of failure is Q. The probability of R success is NCR P to the power R Q to the power N minus R. So far, value of R is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3 dot N. The probability is R Q to the power N, NC1 P Q to the power N minus 1, NC2 P2 Q to the power N minus 2 dot NCN P to the power N. These are the terms of binomial expansion of P plus Q to the power N, so it is called the binomial distribution. It is because its expansion is like the binomial expansion, so such type of distribution is called the binomial distribution. Total probability is equal to P plus Q to the power N is equal to Q to the power N plus NC1 P into Q to the power N minus 1 plus NC2 P to the power 2 Q to the power N minus 2 plus dot NCN P to the power N. Or we can say P plus Q to the power N is equal to 1. It is because for any events, sum of the probability of occurrence or non-occurrence is equal to 1. Sum of the probability of happening plus non-happening is equal to 1. So value of P plus Q is equal to 1. Constant of the binomial distribution. M0T is equal to e to the power tx. This can be expressed as summation ncx p to the power x q to the power n minus x and e to the power tx multiplier. After multiplying, we get this summation of ncx p e to the power t or whole power x and q n minus x is equal to q plus p e to the power t to the power n. This can be expressed as q plus p e to the power t to the power n. Now mu dash moments, that is mu1 dash is equal to ddx of q plus p e to the power t to the power n at t is equal to 0. After differentiating, we get ddt of q plus p e to the power t to the power n is equal to n, p e to the power t, bracket start, q plus p e to the power t to the power n minus 1 at t is equal to 0. Or after finding the value, we get after expanding, we get the value is equal to np. Np means mean. So moment generating function about mean mt is equal to e to the power minus npt and bracket start q plus p e to the power t to the power n. After multiplying, we get this q e to the power minus pt plus p e to the power qt to the power n. Now expanding this 1 plus mu1 t plus mu2 t square upon factorial 2 plus mu3 t to the power 3 upon factorial 3 dot 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 dot. Or this can be expressed by the expansion 1 plus pq t square upon factorial 2 plus pq q square minus p square t to the power 3 upon factorial 3 plus pq qq plus pq t to the power 4 upon 4 or dot 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 whole power n. Again expanding and we get the expansion will be 1 plus n pq t square upon factorial 2 plus n pq q minus p t cube upon factorial 3 plus n pq 1 plus 3 n minus 2 pq into t to the power 4 upon factorial 4 plus dot dot dot. Then this implies mu2 is equal to npq, mu3 is equal to npq q minus p, mu4 is equal to npq bracket start 1 plus 3 n minus 2 pq or beta 1 is equal to, we are knowing well, mu3 square upon mu2 cube. So putting the value of mu3 square upon mu2 cube, we get 1 minus 2p ka whole square upon npq, and beta 2 gives mu4 upon mu2 square, that will be the 3 plus 1 minus 6pq upon npq. Mean is equal to np or standard deviation is equal to root of npq, and skewness is equal to 1 minus 2p upon under root npq or kurtosis is equal to p2. Now numerical question of this formula is given here. The probability that a pen manufactured by a company will be defective is 1 upon 10. If 12 such pens are manufactured, find the probability that exactly 2 will be defective, at least 2 will be defective, none will be defective. So solution here p is equal to 1 by 10. If p is equal to 1 by 10, then q is equal to 1 minus 1 by 10, that is 9 upon 10. So probability at x is equal to r is equal to, according to formula, 12 cr p to the power r q to the power 12 minus r. 2 will be defective. 2 will be defective if x is equal to 2. Then 12 c2 0.1 to the power 2, 0.9 to the power 10, and after calculating we get the value of this expression is 0.2301. Now next, at least 2 will be defected. At least 2 will be defected is equal to 1 minus at most 1 defected. At most 1 defected. It means 1 minus px is equal to 0 plus px is equal to 1. So putting the value p at x is equal to 0 and p at x is equal to 1 will be in the equation 1 minus 12c0 0.1 to the power 0 0.9 to the power 12 plus 12c1 0.1 to the power 1 0.9 to the power 11, and putting the value is equal to 1 minus 0.2824 plus 0.3766, and after calculating we get the value 0.341. None will be defected. It means px is equal to 0. Px is equal to 0 can be calculated as 12c0 0.9 to the power 12, or value will be 0.2 8 to 4. So these three conditions will be solved. None will be defected, 2 will be defected, and at least 2 will be defected. This is the solution of the given problem. Another problem is given here. In 256 seat of 12 tosses of a coin, in how many cases one can expect 8 head and 4 tails? Solution for a coin. We are knowing well, probability of success is 1 by 2 and probability of failure, that Q is again 1 by 2. So for R heads P at X is equal to R is equal to 12 CR PR Q to the power 12 minus R. Here 8 head and 4 tails. P 8 head and 4 tails means 12 C8 1 by 2 to the power 8 1 by 2 to the power 4. After solving we get the solution, and expected number of such cases in 256 will be 256 into 495 upon 496. After solving, the value is near about to 30.9, that is 31. So answer will be 31. So answer of this is 31. Next problem is example number 3 is given here. That is example number 3 is the following data are the number of seeds germinating out of 10 on the damp filter paper test for so sets of seeds fit a binomial distribution to the data X and corresponding frequency is given here. So solution, in order to finding the solution, here n is equal to 10 and sigma of f is equal to 80, sigma fx is equal to 174, mean is equal to np, that is sigma fx upon f. This implies 10p is equal to 174 upon 80. Then p is equal to 0.2175 and q is equal to 1 minus p, that is 0.7825. Thus the fitted binomial distribution is n p plus q to the power n. So putting the value of p plus q, and n is 10. Then after expansion 80 into 10 C0, 0.7825 to the power 10 plus 10 C1, 0.2175 to the power 1, 0.7825 to the power 9 plus dot 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 10 C1, after that 10 C2, and power of first will be 2 and second will be 8. Similarly 10 C3, power of first component is 3 and second component is 7. At the last, after 10 C10, our first component have power 10 and second component have power 0. After calculating these values numerically, we get first term will be 6.885 and second term will be 19.13, third term will be 23.94 and dot 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 last term will be 0.00002 and previous of last is 0.007. So after adding all these terms, we get the solution. I hope you all are satisfied with this explanation of binomial distribution, and if you have any query please mention in comment box. I will resolve it very soon. There is 3 numerical problem of in this regard. We have to solve these problem with the help of formula which is calculated by the binomial expansion. So this lecture is near about to over. Thank you very much.